Megan O'Leary here with TJ Dillashaw, who's facing John Dodson at the Bantamweight division at this Saturday's Ultimate Fighter finale. TJ, first of all, I've got to ask you about the matchup between you and Dodson. Finally, we can talk about him. Yeah. He has been announced last night as the other finalist. Break down the matchup for me, your two styles against each other.
I feel like I'm a well-rounded fighter, and he's kind of one-based. He's a good athlete. He's fast, but I think it'll be too much to handle in his face and aggressive like I always am. And, I can take the fight wherever I want to.
I have to ask you this question. We see Dodson smiling a lot and hugging after the face-off. Does that bother people in the house at all?
A little bit. Try not to worry about it too much, but he's a little clown sometimes, Seems like he likes to put on the show. Everyone wants to ham it up for the camera and everybody watch him, and seems a little insecure to me.
Well, now that the show's over, we've seen a little bit of all of your characters. Did you feel like you were accurately depicted?
For the most part, obviously they do a good job of editing to build you up into the finale. But for the most part, yeah, it was pretty good. Of me dodging someone, I don't think that I'm ever dodging anybody. If he's good enough to get to the finals, then I'll see him there. I was just seeding my own bracket and being smart about it,
Did we miss anything? Were there moments in the house that we didn't get to see? Like, do you have a favorite that you could tell us that, maybe viewers will never see at home?
Yeah, there was definitely a couple funny things that happened that didn't show. I was hoping they would show when we pranked Akira. He was off at practice helping Diego cut weight. He comes home and we have his whole entire bedroom set floating out on the hot tub cover in the pool. His bed set up all nice, his dresser's out there, everything's floating, and he actually kind of liked it, but it was funny. And then also Ferguson was always trying to prank everybody in the house, and we ended up getting fed up with it and tackling him and hog-tying him. It's kind of ironic that the cowboy got hog-tied, but I was hoping they were going to show that. Never did.
All right, it sounds like we missed some funny moments there. But when you got back home, you're training with Team Alpha Male. You have Uriah Faber, Chad Mendes, Joseph Benavidez. Uriah just had a fight against Brian Bowles. Chad Mendes is preparing for a title fight. How much easier does that make training camp for you then when you have guys who are in the same situation as you?
It makes it real easy. We're not really in it. It isn't like we have a camp. We just train all the time because we have so many guys fighting that you get done with your fight, you take a week off to recover a little bit, and then you got to get in there to help your teammates because they're fighting soon. So like I said, we're training year-round.
Do you feel like you have the advantage training that way and with the teammates that you do?
I think so, just because we're making gains all the time. We're not just coming in and making our gains during our camps. We don't get out of shape. We stay in shape, and we're able to fight whenever. We have guys that take fights on short notice. Danny, last call Castillo, just took a fight on 4-week notice against a tough opponent, but he's ready because he's always in the gym.
Okay, now your coaches on The Ultimate Fighter, Michael Bisping and Jason Mayhem Miller. We heard that you called Bisping a hypocrite. Can you explain a little further?
It was more the fact that I was asked he looked like a hypocrite on TV, and I was like, yeah, they did make him look like a hypocrite. It wasn't that I was thinking he was one. He was just doing a good job of winning the competition of talking crap and pranking everybody, and they did a good job of him portraying him as a jerk, but then also being a jerk back. So I think that's what they meant. They kind of misportrayed what I said,
All right, well, thanks for clearing that up. And finally, before I let you go, the two coaches face each other in the main event. Who do you think is going to win there?
I think Bisping's going to get the fight. I think he's going to be able to stop the takedowns from Mayhem, and his stand-ups a little bit more superior than Mayhem's.
All right, well, we're looking forward to your fight on Saturday, TJ.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.